Hello everyone, welcome to another award-winning edition of the Locker Room Chat. My name is John Williams and we are live here at the BBB Communications Studios here in beautiful Oak Ridge, Tennessee in the historic Grove Center. And thank you for tuning in, and tonight we have a pretty good show. Once again, it's going to be golf night tonight. We're going to recognize some of the local area golfers throughout the area. We have, including, we have the Kingston boys golf team here and their coaches, and fresh off a state runner-up finish in the boys class small state tournament. We also have some individuals that participated in the state tournament as well. For Kingston, we have Kaylee Lane, and from Harriman, Colton Waggle, who was in the boys state. We also have a couple of student athletes from Clinton High School we're pleased to have with us. We have Miss Riley Scarborough and Mr. Dallas Coe. Riley, she won the district tournament for the Lady Dragons here recently and participated in the region, and also Dallas as well in the region tournament. So we're glad these golfers are here and we could recognize them and how they did this season, and finishing some in the state tournament. So it's a great achievement, and just a really good show here. Phone lines are open, as you see. If you'd like to call in, we'll welcome your call. It's also week 8 of the football season for high school, already in week 8, and the BBB TV game of the week is midway at Harriman. This will be the 29th meeting, I believe, of these two schools. Harriman leads 19-9 overall, and their first meeting was 67 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, in 1953. So teams haven't played a whole lot, but they will be meeting this Friday night in Harriman. Both teams are coming off losses, so looking to get back on the winning track. Be sure and watch that game Friday. Aaron Harvey and James Gibson, even the play-by-play in color, they do a great job. Tennessee with the big win over Missouri this past Saturday. As the SEC season is underway, 2 games in the book, big game for the Vols at Georgia between the hedges this Saturday. Everybody will be tuned in, all the Big Orange fans. My co-host, Eric Oakes, he's a Florida fan. He's not here right now. Maybe he'll slide in here in a little bit, but right now we're going to go to our first guest, and our first guest is Riley Scarborough, and she is a junior at Clinton High School. And as I said previously, she won the district tournament. I think it was District 3 tournament for Clinton High School. So a great achievement for Riley. I don't know when the last girl won the district tournament for Clinton, but a great achievement for Riley. And Riley, thank you for being here, and congratulations on your district tournament championship.
Thank you.
I know your family, I know your dad, your mom, even your grandfather or your papa or both papas, your cousins and aunts and uncles, also your great-grandmother, Wiz Harbor. So Wiz used to cut my hair back in the day. She also sold me my house, so she's a great lady. And of course your dad, you got good athletic genes. Your dad was quarterback for the Clinton Dragons in 1992, led them to the state finals. So I know you come by your athletics honestly. I know your papa, Larry Harbor as well. He was a pretty good player back in the day. So, but once again, congratulations on your season. If you would, just go ahead and introduce yourself and talk a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Riley Scarborough, and I've been playing golf for a while. It's one of my favorite things to do, and it's just kind of been one of those things that kind of calms you down and helped, and it's been great to practice and just do well at district since I worked really hard.
Now, you won the district tournament championship, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So tell us how that went. Was it a close match? Did you have to sink a big putt to win it, or how'd that go down?
I mean, it was kind of close. About a 6-stroke difference between me and who placed second, and it was still, had to still focus and work hard. Couldn't let it slip because with golf anything can happen, and you can mess up in the blink of an eye.
So we're chatting with Riley Scarborough, Clinton High School. She's a junior. Riley, when did you start playing golf?
I think when I was 8 is about when I started to get an interest in it.
Uh-huh. Do you have a reason why you started playing? I know your dad probably plays a lot of golf. So.
That was really the reason I got in it. I just saw him playing and saw golf on the TV at home, and I was like, I just wanted to try it out and see what happened.
Golf is a pretty tough sport. I know I played a little bit, not very good at it, but it was always fun to get out there. So how do you feel about the game of golf? It's pretty tough, right? Have to do a lot of practice.
Yes, it's a lot of practice. It's really frustrating, but also when you do well, it's extremely rewarding, and it's just practice all the time and just take note of what you're doing wrong and improving on it.
So you end up pretty much playing year-round, correct?
Yeah, I get maybe a few weeks off after, district and region and stuff is over, but after that you gotta get back into it.
You play any other sports at Clinton?
Not really. Golf's something I gotta kind of dedicate myself to. It takes a lot of practice, and it's really the only sport I've been super interested in as well.
Mm-hmm. I know last year you was also qualified for the region. I think you and Sophie Sievers, was a pretty good combo for the Lady Dragons last year. Mm-hmm. And meant to have y'all on last year, but I'm glad to get you here in studio tonight and recognize you. What is your favorite club in your bag?
I mean, it kind of changes, but I've been hitting my 8-iron really well, and I'm kind of happy with that.
8-iron?
Yeah.
So your chipping part is probably your best part of your game?
I mean, when it wants to be, it is.
You're right. That's pretty tricky. Trickiest part of the game, I think. What's the best score you've ever shot?
Well, on 9 holes, I shot par, and I think on 18, a 78, I think.
Mm-hmm. You ever made a hole-in-one?
No. I've been close, but I haven't been able to sink it.
So what is the best course you've ever played?
I don't really know. I've played a few nice courses, but I think my favorite one to play is Oak Ridge Country Club. It's my home course, and I play a lot, and I really like it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you next, like the best course in the area, probably the Oak Ridge Country Club?
I think so.
I know currently the boys' large class state's going on. I think it's at Willow Creek, if I'm not mistaken. Do you have a favorite golfer?
I mean, I don't really know. I really like Phil Mickelson. He's always been someone I've really liked. And of course, Tiger Woods is always someone who's always been a huge influence on the game and I've always looked up to.
Now, this next question might be, it might get you in trouble, it might not, but have you ever beat your dad in golf?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Well, I'd say your dad's a pretty good golfer, so you had to play pretty well.
Yeah.
I think you have some cousins that play as well, don't you?
Yes.
So golf sort of runs in your family with your dad's brothers and...
I do think a little bit. Again, like that's one of the big reasons I started playing it, just because I've always kind of been around it a little bit.
Do you ever play with your cousins, I guess?
I've played a couple times, and I played with my uncles recently for a fundraiser for the Clinton baseball team.
Okay, we're going to switch over to get out of golf here and just ask you, what's your favorite subject in school? I know you're a junior this year, so do you have a favorite subject?
Well, I've always liked like reading and history, but for like one that's not like a core subject, I love film studies, and that's one I really, really like.
That was your coach, Matt Hagen, correct?
Yes.
He coaches the boys and the girls.
Yes.
How's Matt? Is he pretty good coach? He teach you a little bit about the game?
Yeah, I think he is. I really like him as a coach. He gives good advice, and he also is able to kind of critique your game, but also not be like super harsh with it, and able to do it in a way that's useful to me.
Do you have any other instructors that helps? Are you?
Yeah, there's always like golf pros who I work with at the country club, and of course my dad's helped me ever since I started.
Okay, I mentioned you're a junior, so next year you'll be a senior. Do you plan on going on to college?
I do plan on going on to college. I mean, unless golf decides to really like break my heart or something, I think I'm gonna go through college.
You like to play in college?
Yeah.
Do you have a major plan, like anything you'd like to do eventually when you get out of college, like any type of field you like to go into? Or?
I want to look into like film and television and like media and stuff and work through that.
That'd be great. Brad might have you up here take my place. Would you like to go into sports, like broadcasting, or just,
I mean, I haven't really thought about it. I have a little bit and thought that maybe it would be cool, but I think I'm just gonna focus more on like majoring in like film and television, and if that leads me into broadcasting, then that's what it does.
That's great. We got a call coming in. Let's take this call. Hello, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Pretty good. I was trying to. Are y'all on the air now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well,
This is on the locker room chat. John Williams.
trying to find it, John, and I'll keep looking. I'll get off here. I didn't know. I thought maybe you came on at 8:30.
Okay, yeah, call us back.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, Riley. Well, how did you do in the region? Did you come close to the state?
I didn't. It was a very hard course, and it was just kind of an off day. You know, that happens with golf, and, you know, I just have to look at what I did wrong and work on it for next year.
Did you do better last year when you was in the region, you think, than this year? Or?
I do think I did when I look back at how I was playing that year in comparison to how I played this year. I definitely think I did a bit better.
Well, you had a terrific season. How did you do during the regular season? You mentioned to me off the air that you're the only girl on the team.
Well, I wasn't not the only girl on the team. I was the only one in the district, but you know, during the season, it was, you know, up and down, like, of course, because that's just how golf works, but I think I did really good.
Uh-huh. We got another call. Well, go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
Yes, I wanted to ask Riley Scarborough a question, wondering, you know, other young girls that like the game, what she'd suggest them doing as far as getting, you know, to the level that she's playing or beyond.
Okay. Well, Riley, did you hear that question? What would you tell some of the other girls out there, young girls, about getting interested in the game, and any advice you can give them just starting out to learn the game of golf?
I mean, I would just say make sure that they're ready
Hello?
to commit.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, I wanted to ask Riley, other young girls are interested in the game, and what would she suggest or recommend to them, like how to get started, and, you know, what's really been the most important things to her to really get to where she is now?
Yes. Okay, caller. Yes, I just asked her that question. Go ahead, Riley. Answer that.
I would say definitely just work. Like, that's what you need to do, is just practice as much as you can and work on, especially your short game, like your chipping and putting is definitely, I think, what you need to get first, because, I mean, once you get to the green, if you can't get it in the hole, that's an issue.
Did you hear that answer, caller?
She's just now playing.
Uh-huh. Do you have any other questions for Riley?
I didn't know what she said. Yeah, it's still kind of a delay there. Yeah. I'd like to know what it's going to take her to get from her where she is now. She's a district winner, and she's thinking of wanting to play in college. What's she going to have to do to be able to play in college? I don't know if she's got to, you know, if there's opportunities for scholarships. How's she going to do that?
Right, yeah, she says she's interested in playing in college. She's a junior, and that's her goal. She'd like to go to college and play at the next level. So she's practicing year-round and working real hard for that. Any other questions? All right, caller. Thank you for calling in. I hope we got her. Hope we got her questions answered. But Riley has made the region, and she won the district tournament. So right now we're fixing her mic a little bit. If you could, Riley, let's go ahead and give that advice out again to the young kids that want to get involved in the game of golf, and also about you going on to college and possibly playing.
Well, I mean, again, I'd just say practice as much as you can. I mean, when it comes down to it, if you can't practice, especially with a sport like golf, it's, you know, kind of difficult to progress and get better, because practice is just one thing you just really got to commit to and do as much as you can. Even if you got like 30 minutes, just chip and putt and put your focus on that.
Let's go ahead and take this next call. Go ahead, caller, on locker room chat.
Hi. Hey, ask Riley what her longest drive is and her longest putt. Okay?
Okay. Okay, the question is, what is your longest drive you've ever had and the longest putt you've ever made?
Okay, well, I don't really know exactly what my longest drive is. I'm sure it's somewhere around like 230 yards. And my longest putt, I mean, I've made some, I think about 50-foot putts, maybe like 60-foot.
That's pretty good. Make one of those against your dad.
I don't know, maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah. Did you hear that answer, caller?
It's coming over right now. Okay.
So their longest drive is, thanks 230 yards, and the longest putt was about 50 to 60 feet.
Wow. Okay. Ask her if she enjoys beating the boys, because I'm sure she is beating some of them.
You want to know if you enjoy defeating the boys, can you beat Dallas? Y'all ever play together? Or?
Sometimes in school practices we'll play together.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I've beaten them at some point.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Golf's a tricky game, so but we'll have Dallas up here in a little bit, and we'll ask him as well. But Riley, we thank you for being here tonight and coming on the show, and once again, congratulations on your season. Winning the district tournament, that's outstanding, and going on to the region, and I wish you best of luck next year, and hope you can repeat, and I know you'd like to make the state tournament, so it's a goal of yours, so good luck to that as well. One more question before you go. Does Clinton have a home course?
I think we consider Centennial our home course, like Centennial Golf Course, yeah.
Centennial, in Oak Ridge, okay. Okay, Riley, once again, thank you for being here and chatting with us, and we hope to see you back here next year.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and take our first break, and we'll be back with some more golfers, and you're watching the Locker Room Chat.
Roan Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation. Roan Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roan Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roan Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roan Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
At Earl Duff Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl Duff Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews that come to Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
Take I-40 to exit 347 in Harriman, or check all our specials at duffsubaru.com.
Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood is your gift destination. Shop the new plush selection for that special someone. We have Bath & Body Works popular fragrances and custom gift baskets too. Live and Let Live has a wide selection of gift and home decor for any occasion, from yard flags to selected jewelry, plus much more. We have Big Orange giftware always available year-round. And don't forget to enjoy a soda fountain treat while you shop. Live and Let Live Drugstore, Gift Shop, and Soda Fountain in downtown Rockwood.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Locker Room Chat, and it's golf night here, and we're recognizing some of our local area golfers, and our next golfer is also from Clinton High School, and it's Dallas Cole. Hello, Dallas. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
If you would, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Dallas Cole, and I'm 17 years old, and I've been playing golf since middle school, so 6th grade. And that's really all I do is just pretty much golf. I love it. It's probably the best sport out there.
So I know you're a senior this year, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you recently played in the district tournament, and you qualified for the region.
Yes, sir.
So how did you do in district play and during the season before you went into the region?
So during the season, I played pretty good. It was probably my best season I had in high school. I really enjoyed it. And then districts, I played pretty good. It could have been better. Had a couple bad holes, but in the end, I was first individual to qualify as an individual and had the 5th lowest score. Well, tied 5th lowest score.
So how did you go in the region tournament?
I went okay. Like Riley was saying, the course is pretty hard, and you have to be pretty much on the fairways there, or you're not going to score good. So I had a couple bad holes that hurt me, but I just missed it by a couple. So.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that course. Where was that course at?
It was Lenoir City. It's up there in Lenoir City. It's called Wind River. So it's a nice, beautiful course. It's just tough. It's very tough.
Tough course, I know. So you're a senior, and so would you like to go on and play? What's your plans when you graduate?
I'm trying to go play college somewhere. Really do not know where yet. Trying to contact some people, some colleges, see where I can go take it to the next level. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Talk a little bit about your coach, Coach Kane.
He's been a very good coach for the last 4 years. He's really helped me, improved me since I was a freshman to now. I really feel like he's helped me in very much ways to get me ready to go into the next level.
I also know your dad and your grandparents as well. So is your dad a golfer?
Yeah, me and Dad play a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know he's a big basketball fan. He likes Larry Bird.
Yeah, he does.
I didn't know he was a golfer.
Yeah.
Do you take him to the woodshed?
Yeah, I do. Most of the time. He used to beat me all the time, but I'm finally getting to the point. It's pretty much consistently. So.
When did you start playing golf?
I started playing when I was in kind of the late 5th grade year, going into 6th grade year. That's when I really started taking it more serious and really started playing.
So you have what's the strongest part of your game?
Probably my putting. My putting's always been probably the strongest, and really just overall my short game. Because if I didn't have a short game, I don't think I would be anywhere I'd be, because my driver's a little bad. But besides that, I think everything's pretty decent.
It's fun when you get on the green, right?
Yes, sir. I love it.
That's when I played. I'm not very good, but it was always fun to play. But when you get on the green, that's a favorite part, I believe.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it is. I love it.
What's the best score you've ever had?
The best score I've ever had is, at like a par 72 has been 72, but there's some other courses I played that are par 70 and stuff, so I'll shoot 70, like 71. So.
Have you ever had a hole-in-one?
No, I haven't. My closest was on 8 at Centennial. I put about 8 inches one time, but I was playing the other day and about had one, so, but not had one yet.
If you would, Dallas, let's go ahead and sort of face the camera there and let everybody see you out there. What's the best course you've ever played on? You ever played out of state or?
I've never played out of state, but one of the best courses I played is Oak Ridge Country Club. I love it. It's just such a good golf course. And then I played a course in Crossville over the summer. I think it's Stonehenge, and it's tough. But it's a good golf course. It is a great golf course.
What's your you have a favorite golfer?
Yeah, my favorite golfer is Jordan Spieth. I love him. I just like how he's just so competitive and how he likes just pretty much clutching it up when he needs to.
I know you do some television work with ACTV, and do you play any other sports at Clinton?
Yeah, I started playing tennis my sophomore year, so I'm on the tennis team. I really enjoy it. It's really fun too.
So tennis, I guess, was canceled last spring, right?
Yes, sir. So we had it got canceled due to COVID, but it was really fun. Like we had a really good team, but sophomore year when I played, it was very fun. So I'm playing again this year.
Did the COVID affect you any coming into this golf season? As far as I know, it wasn't one of the sports affected. Y'all were able to start.
Somewhat. If you get contact traced, you can't play. So I mean, I moved online till after the season, so I didn't get traced. But besides that, not really. And then one other thing is we couldn't pull the pins or like touch rakes. So that helped affect a little bit, but not as bad as I thought it would. So.
Did they have somebody pulling the pins for you?
No, you had to leave it in. But at our regional tournament, we did get to pull pins, which I was very excited about. So that helped a lot.
Makes it a little bit harder to putt, don't it? You think?
Yeah. Because there's a couple putts, if you'll hit one in the middle, like they'll bounce out, the noodle will bounce it out in the hole, or like the pin will bounce it out.
Did you get credit for that when it?
No, I didn't get one.
That's bad luck. I mean,
yeah, it is.
I mean, when that happens.
Sir.
Okay. I know you mentioned you'd like to go on to college and play, and you have a favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject is history. It's always been. I love it. I just love learning about facts and just neat stuff that's happened throughout history.
Do you have a major in mind?
I probably will be getting my major in business management and then getting a minor in digital arts. So, or I might go coaching. I've really not decided yet. So we'll see where it takes me to May before I go to college.
Right. So. Well, Dallas, we thank you for being on the show, and congratulations on your season this year. And I know you made the region last year and back-to-back years. Did you make it as a sophomore?
No, I made it as a junior. I just made it junior and senior year. I didn't make it freshman or sophomore year.
Yeah. So that's congratulations for that. That's.
Thank you.
And good luck to you when you go on to college. Hopefully you can be able to play at the next level.
Yes, thank you, sir. Appreciate you having me on.
You're welcome. Well, that was Dallas Coe, Clinton High School golfer. And we're going to go ahead and take another break, and we'll be right back with Colton Waggle of the Harriman Blue Devils. You're watching Locker Room Chat.
Let Live drugstore in downtown Rockwood is the premier pharmacy service location. Let our professional staff help with all your pharmacy needs, answer your questions, or help with your medication management with our Medicine on Time packaging system. We also offer medication therapy management to ensure you're receiving maximum benefits from your medication. Diabetes care is available with one-on-one consultations, or you can attend one of our monthly diabetes information classes. Live and Let Live drugstore in downtown Rockwood.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We'll buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
At Earl F. Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl F. Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews that come to Earl F. Subaru in Harriman.
Take I-40 to exit 347 in Harriman, or check all our specials at duffsubaru.com.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Football is back, and OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Locker Room Chat, and phone lines are open if you have a question or a comment. And we're having golf night here at the Locker Room, recognizing some of our local area golfers. It's also football season as well, and have an interesting something happened pretty neat about 1916. The lopsidedest game in college football history. Georgia Tech defeated Cumberland University 222 to nothing. 222 to 0. So that's for all you historians out there. The Yellow Jackets, Georgia Tech won that game. They were coached by John Heisman. I believe that's who the Heisman Trophy is named after, and they scored at least 42 points in each quarter of that game, and 97% of the games was played in Cumberland territory. So I think that's Cumberland University in Nashville, and that's I guess that's what you call running up the score. There probably wasn't no mercy rule then, so pretty interesting stat right there. Our next golfer we'd like to recognize here tonight is Colton Weigel. He's from Harriman High School. Colton, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Colton Weigel. I'm 17. I'm a junior in high school, and I really like golf. I've played it for 6 years, and it's definitely been one of my more favorite sports to play.
So you're a junior, and Colton, he qualified. He recently played in the state tournament, and we'd like to congratulate him for that accomplishment. Colton, tell us a little bit about your experience at the state.
Well, on the first day, I won't lie, I was a little bit nervous. I started with a few high numbers on the front side, and I just couldn't really get it back together and post a big number on the first day. So, but on the second day, I came out. I had a rough first 3 holes, and then after that, I planed out and shot a good score.
Did you have good weather?
Oh, not really. It was pretty windy, cold, and that was pretty much it, but not too bad, not too bad.
Colton played in the boys' state. Where was the course at? What course did y'all play at?
We played at Willowbrook, and it was definitely a more interesting course than I've played, and I definitely liked it.
Have you ever played that course before?
No, this year was the first year I've ever really played it, so.
Okay, Colton, when did you start playing?
I started my 6th grade year in middle school, and I practiced quite a bit to get to where I am now, so.
Sort of fell in love with the game?
Yep, definitely.
What's your favorite club in your bag?
I gotta say, it's definitely a putter. I enjoy putting quite a bit.
Got another putter here, huh?
Yeah.
Chi Rodriguez, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do the little.
Yep.
You make a putt.
Definitely.
Put it in.
Yeah.
What's your longest putt you made?
I'm not sure. The golf course I play doesn't really have long greens, so I'd say maybe 20, 40 foot, maybe something around there.
You ever made a hole-in-one?
I've not. I've been pretty close, but I've never had one.
We've got a call. Let's go ahead and take it. Go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
I was going to ask old Colton there if he ever beat his daddy.
You going to ask Colton if he ever beat his daddy?
Okay.
You ever beat your dad?
Well, me and my dad, we play all the time against each other, and we really just flip it back and forth, but right now, I've won the last 3 times we played, so.
He's won the last 3 times, so he's got bragging rights. You have any other questions for Colton?
No, that's about it.
All right, thank you for calling in. You know who that was, Colton?
No, I'm not sure.
Was that your dad?
I don't think it was him, no.
Okay, who's your favorite golfer?
I really don't have a favorite golfer. I don't watch golf that much. I just never really liked watching it. Just like playing it more than anything.
Do you play, you like to play a miniature golf?
No, I'm terrible at miniature golf. I'm terrible.
Right.
Definitely.
You'd rather play the real thing?
Oh, yeah. Way better. Way better.
I guess you play golf year-round.
Yep. We have a golf cart and we put a cover on it and we just stay warm and have fun.
Does Harriman have a home golf course?
Yeah, we play Emory Golf Course, and it's a little short 9-hole course, but it's fun, difficult.
It's in Harriman?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know some of these Kingston
kids
here?
I've played with a couple of them since middle school.
Pretty familiar with them, I guess, aren't you?
Yeah.
What about Blake Woody? What do you think about him?
I definitely think he's a solid golfer. Hard to beat.
So you'll be seeing him again next year, right?
Hopefully.
How did Harriman do against Kingston this year?
We didn't have a team of boys, but I didn't do too great the day we played them. I'm not sure how I finished, but
Kingston's pretty tough, aren't they?
Oh yeah, group of 4 good golfers, definitely.
Well, Colton, do you play any other sports at Harriman?
No, I used to play football, but I gave up at high school. Liked golf more.
Uh-huh. You know Coach Tapp then?
Yep.
Does he play golf?
Baron Tapp?
Oh, Travis?
Oh, no, he doesn't play golf, but his little brother does.
Little brother.
All right.
Who's your golf coach at Harriman?
Bobby Clark. He's definitely a cool dude. I like Bobby. We're buddies.
Mm-hmm. Switch over to high school here. Do you have what's your favorite subject in school?
None of them. I don't really like school that much, but you know how it is.
Now, would you like to play? Golf in college? You plan on going to college?
Yes, definitely. I would love to play golf in college, definitely.
So you gotta get those grades in. You gotta.
Oh yeah, my grades aren't bad. I just don't like sitting in class all the time.
Just don't enjoy it. Right. You'd rather be out on the golf course, right?
Oh, definitely.
But so you plan on going to college and playing, hopefully?
Yes, that's what I'd really like to do. That would be pretty cool.
Do you have a major in mind? Like what you want to do after high school, or?
No, not really. Still trying to figure it out, you know.
Yeah, you're just a junior, so.
Yep.
So just enjoy your time in high school. Enjoy every day of it. So it'll go by fast.
Yep.
Well, Colton, really appreciate you coming on the show. And do you like to give anybody a shout out?
Yeah, I have two people I'd like to give a shout out. I'd like to give a shout out to my dad for teaching me my entire career of golf. Definitely got me this far. I thank him every day for it. And my algebra teacher, Logan Cox, I thank him for giving me no homework while every other teacher did.
All right. It's always good not to have any homework.
Definitely.
Well, Colton, is there anything else you'd like to share with us? You plan on playing any golf here pretty soon? Have you played any since the state?
Oh, yeah. Every day since the state. I haven't took a break yet.
Oh, really? You play about every day, huh?
Yep, I try to. I definitely try to.
Have you ever played a Centennial?
I've never played Centennial, no. I've played a lot of other golf courses, just not Centennial.
Right. Did I ask you your favorite golfer?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite golfer?
Just don't really have one.
Oh, you don't have one. I asked you that. Yeah. Right. Okay. I bet it's Blake Woody, right?
Probably.
Could be. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, Colton, we appreciate you being here, and thanks for coming in. And we wanted to recognize you on the qualifying for the state. How did you do in the region?
The region, I got third place in it. I shot an 80.
Did they take? They don't take that many to the state, do they?
Nope, just a team and 3 individuals.
Just a team and the top 3 individuals. Wow, so you did really good.
Yep.
What'd you shoot?
I shot an 80 on Sevierville. It's a tough course, definitely tough. And
did you have to wait in the clubhouse to see if you had the low score?
Oh yeah, I had to sit there for about an hour and a half, waiting on everybody to come in. Definitely nerve-wracking.
Well, that's outstanding. So, Colton, thank you once again for being here, and good luck next season, and hope to have you back on the show next year.
Hopefully. Thank you for having me this year. It's definitely one of the cooler things I've done. So.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you for being here. So right now we're going to go ahead and take another break, and we'll be right back with Kaylee Lane. She is a freshman golfer for the Kingston High School, and she qualified for the state. So you don't want to miss that. So we'll be right back. You're watching the Locker Room Chat.
Roan Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation. Roan Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roan Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roan Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roan Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl Duff Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews that come to Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman.
Take I-40 to exit 347 in Harriman, or check all our specials at duffsubaru.com.
Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood is your gift destination. Shop the new plush selection for that special someone. We have Bath & Body Works popular fragrances and custom gift baskets too. Live and Let Live has a wide selection of gift and home decor for any occasion, from yard flags to selected jewelry, plus much more. We have Big Orange giftware always available year-round. And don't forget to enjoy a soda fountain treat while you shop. Live and Let Live Drugstore, Gift Shop, and Soda Fountain in downtown Rockwood.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Chat. My name is John Williams, and right now I'm joined by the head coach of the Kingston Boys golf team, Mike Neal. And the Kingston Boys recently finished runner-up in the state tournament. It was concluded last week, and we want to congratulate them. It's back-to-back runner-up, state runner-up finishes for Kingston, and they have an outstanding program. And Coach Neal, thank you for being here.
Appreciate you having us. Thank you.
We also will meet here in a little bit Coach Landon Harden, and also some of the Kingston players that are with us. As I mentioned, for the girls, Kaylee Lane, she is a freshman, and for the Kingston girls, and she qualified for the state. Also for the boys here, we have Parker Jones, Brady Reynolds, Blake Woody, and Kobe Johnson, and also William Bacon, freshman. He was not able to be here tonight, and also Malcolm Sherbin. He's the alternate for Kingston. So we want to recognize those student athletes as well. So Coach Neal, just talk about your state runner-up finish this year.
Well, we had a good season. Kids worked hard all summer long, getting prepared. You know, last year we finished runner-up to Signal Mountain. I hate to say it, but we set a record as the worst defeat in state history. And I set a goal for us to just, you know, cut the gap, close the gap, and we closed the gap. We played good, had a chance to win. We were five shots behind after day one. We played hard. I was proud of the kids. 2 All-State players over there, Kobe Johnson and Blake Woody. Blake finished 5th, Kobe finished 10th. Proud of those guys for working hard, making All-State. Proud of the team. Anything I ask them to do, they do, and my success is because of them. Their success ain't because of me. It's because of what they do.
Right. I notice you don't really have any seniors. You got Sherbound, he's an alternate, a senior, but the rest of these are underclassmen. Yeah, the 5 players that played, we had a junior, Kobe, 2 sophomores, Blake and Brady, 2 freshmen, Parker and Will. So, you know, we got a good team coming back. I'm looking forward to next year. Mm-hmm. Now we have a young lady as well, Kaylee Lane. Kaylee Lane, she finished 4th in the region, 3rd in the region, third or 4th in the region, so she qualified. She went out there as a freshman, first time going. Proud of her. It's a nervous place to be. I mean, it really is, especially your first time. A lot of people, a lot of eyes watching you. Not as much this year as was last year because of the COVID, but still a lot of people out there. Kaylee doing a great job, working hard. She's got a freshman teammate, Briley Krause. Hey, they work great together. They're a great pair. They're both got bright futures in this game. I know the Kingston girls, they finished pretty good in the regional, came up just short of the state. Yeah, right? We finished runner-up. We won the district and finished runner-up in the region. So when you got 2 freshmen, that's all you can ask for. So it's pretty tough. You have to win the regional to advance to the state. 1 team and 3 individuals. Mm-hmm. Now, do you coach the girls too? Yes, I coach them both. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and meet some of these youngsters. With Kaylee, congratulations, Kaylee, on qualifying for the state as a freshman. That's really remarkable. When did you start playing golf?
I started around 9 years old, and I'm 14 now, so about 5 years.
Do you know why did you start playing? You have some family members?
Yeah, my brother and my grandpa both play.
They play for Kingston?
My brother did, yeah. And he went to the state last year.
What is your favorite club in your bag?
I like my 9 and 8 iron. My wedges.
Okay. Let's go ahead and meet some of these other these young men. One sitting next to Kaylee, and we'll go on down and come back, and y'all can introduce yourself.
All right, I'm Colby Johnson. I'm a junior. I just turned 17, and I've been playing for about 4 or 5 years, and I've just stuck with it and gotten better. Just ready to come back next year and win it all.
My name is Parker Jones. I'm a freshman at Kingston High School, and I've been playing the golf ever since I've been a little youngster. I've loved the game forever. And I also play basketball at Kingston High School as well.
Coach Harden?
Yeah, I'm Landon Harden. I'm assistant coach to Coach Neal, and it's my second year helping, and just couldn't ask for a better group to be around and help coach. Last year we had 3 seniors, and then this year we're a lot younger team, so it was bittersweet last year how we finished, and we lost 3 guys, but having a young team, we're really looking forward to having them back and getting in the off season. We work out in the off season and practice, so that's what we're looking to next. And our eyes are on gold next year. It's out there for us, but we still have to work. It's just not going to be handed to us. So I've really enjoyed working with this team, the boys and girls, and we've had a really good season. And looking forward to more next year and ready to get back to work.
That's Coach Landon Harden. And Landon, I know, if I remember correctly, you graduated from Kingston and you played for the Yellow Jackets, correct?
Yes, sir. I actually graduated in '06 from Kingston and actually played for Coach Neal when I was in high school. Played in one state tournament in 2002 with some very good golfers back then. Jason Airmore is now the coach for the Lady Vols. Jonathan Mount won a national championship in high school. He was on our team. And they set the standard back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and when Coach asked me to come help, that's what we wanted to bring back, was that standard that was set of excellence and competing for championships, and just like when I played. And Coach Neal, he probably a little harder on me back then, our teams, but he coaches the same way he did 18 years ago when I played for him, and there's no excuses. You have to work, and he does not care if you're a freshman or a senior. The best are going to play, and he's always stood by that. And that's how we run our program, and we have competition every day in practice, and that's why we play well, is because every practice is a competition to see who plays next. So he taught me that, and that's how we coach. And I was fortunate to play for Kingston Golf, and I'm glad to see it's as healthy now as it was when I played.
Kingston certainly has an outstanding program, as we mentioned, back-to-back state runner-up. I think back in the late 90s, won some state championships, I believe 3. Is that right, Coach?
Actually, I've been a part of 3 runner-ups and 2 state championships. We won it in 99 and 2000, and we finished second in 98, I mean. And then Landon's team finished third when he played in 02. So, I mean, we've been successful. Like I say, we've had a bunch of good kids come through there. Little small 9-hole course in Kingston, you know, in great shape. Get a lot of support from those guys at Lakeside. I mean, if we need anything, they'll make sure they take care of us.
Is that y'all's home course?
Yeah, Lakeside Golf Course in Kingston. It's run by Derek Marlowe. It's in great shape right now. I mean, just a great place. Just a great family feeling there at Lakeside for us.
Mm-hmm. Now, did you go to Kingston?
Yes, I graduated in Kingston in '92. I played golf at Kingston. I started coaching in '97.
Okay, so you was you assistant coach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was assistant coach then.
Who was the head coach?
'97 it was Wayne Everett, and then in '99 it was Jerry Walker, and then in 2000 it was Bruce Robinette.
Mm-hmm. So you've been part of the program for a
long time. Long time.
You know Jonathan Cox?
I know Jonathan real well. Coached against him when he was at Anderson County.
He was giving you some little hard time the other night, I believe. I think.
Yeah, we were sort of texting right there. I was watching.
All in fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan was pretty good.
Yeah, he was. He was. He went on to play at Tennessee Tech. I mean, we got to know Anderson County real good back then because they were one of our toughest competitors. Mm-hmm. But yeah, me and Jonathan were kind of poking at each other Friday night after the football game.
Yeah. Did you play in college?
I played 1 year in college, and then I went to work at Telco Village.
Where'd you play at?
Cleveland State.
Cleveland State.
And I went and became an assistant golf professional at Telco Village. And then that's when I started coaching.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's meet the next young man over there. It's Mr. Woody, right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Blake Woody, and I'm a sophomore at Roane County. We had a good finish at state. We played 2 days. What are you, Brady?
I am Brady Reynolds. I'm a sophomore, and I've played for almost 5 years.
You're a sophomore, Brady?
Yes.
Coach Neal, talk a little bit about Blake. As you mentioned, you said, how did he do in the state? He earned all-state honors?
Blake and Kobe both made all-state. It's top 10 at the state tournament. The conditions last Wednesday were rough. I mean, the wind was blowing 20 to 30 miles across the course. It never really was behind you. It was always either across or into you. And, you know, Blake shot 7, he shot even par the first day. Then he had, you know, a few bad holes the second day and shot 77. So that got him a top 5 finish. And Kobe shot, if I'm not mistaken, he shot 80 the first day and 78 the second. He played good. I'm proud of him. We've had our ups and downs all year, you know, but we've always been there to pick each other up. You know, you got leaders like Kobe and Blake, you know, setting good examples for the younger kids. Brady, couldn't be more proud of the player, the way he performed this year. You know, he was our alternate last year, and he worked hard, and he come in and he made the top 5, and if it wasn't for a couple of bad holes, he would have had a real good score in the state. He had some bad holes, but I was proud of him his first time out there. So we go back next year, if he's playing, he'll have experience. He'll know. Parker Jones, freshman, kind of got hurt on Wednesday, taking a swing. He hurt his back. Couldn't really couldn't swing like he normally does. So he had a rough finish. And then another freshman, Will Bacon, shot 78 on Tuesday, and then went out there on Wednesday, and he had a few rough bad holes on the backside. But I'm proud of him. I couldn't ask any more out of a team than what I do.
Kaylee, do you have a favorite golfer?
Nelly Corda's probably one of my favorites.
Who's that?
She's on the LPGA.
Oh, what's her name again?
Nelly Corda.
What about you, Colby? Let's go down.
For sure is Tiger Woods, no doubt. He's just always been an inspiration to me. Just growing up with, I not watched him in his prime, but he's came back a lot, so it's good.
Parker?
My favorite golfer is John Daly, because he'll have a bad hole, and then he'll just make it right back up.
What about you, Blake?
Probably my guy, Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
You're not a lefty, are you?
No, sir. Righty.
And Brady?
I don't really have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite? Well, we got a call. Go ahead, caller. You're on the locker room chat.
Oh, yeah, just a few comments. Good-looking group of teams. Not every team's got a Morgan Wallen look like, so very proud of the team. I guess the big thing out there is talking about closing the gap. You got one senior, that Johnson kid coming back. What's going to be the big difference to continue to close the gap next year to bring home that championship?
The hard work that these kids are willing to put in, I feel like that they want it more now than they did before we went down there, because they got so close and they're willing to put in the hard work. I mean, just last night I go out to the golf course. I got 3 players out there practicing, just hitting balls in the driving range, just banging balls, because they just want it so much, and I think they're going to drive themselves to get better. We're getting better every day, and we're going to continue to get better every day.
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, who's got the long drive between that Johnson and Woody kid?
Between Johnson and who?
The Blake Woody kid.
Oh, that's up to them. Who's got the long drive between you two?
Well, it's Blake. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Blake.
It's a
a little height advantage on it, but he can use his legs more, and I'm pretty straight. I just keep it in the middle and try to just
in the fairway.
Yeah, just try to score. It's Blake.
No, I just want to, follow up. Congratulations. Great year by that team. I know the community's proud of them. The golf course is proud of them. And, us in Kingston are hoping, are planning for the next state championship to come through Roane County and Kingston. So good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So y'all are developing a rivalry with the Signal Mountain, correct?
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good rivalry going on. We traveled down there to play them this year, and I'm talking about closing the gap. In a 9-hole match, they beat us by 17. And in a 36-hole state championship, they only beat us by 13. So, we're getting closer and closer. They're losing 3 players. We're not losing any. I'm not if we keep working hard, we'll give them all they want next year.
They got the Woosley kid.
No, he's from Cascade.
Oh, Cascade. Okay, I was thinking he played for Signal. Was Cascade in the?
He was. He won it individually.
He won it individually. So how did Blake and Colby do individually? You say in
Blake
top
finished
10?
5th and Colby finished 10th.
That's outstanding. Well, guys, do you play any other? Y'all play any other sports, or guys and gals, or what's that?
No, I don't personally. I just stick to golf. I played baseball and a little bit of football up to my freshman year, and then quit everything to focus on golf.
You know, Parker plays basketball.
Yes, sir.
Kaylee, you play any other sports?
I dance.
Dance teams.
I used to pitch last year, but I gave it up to focus on golf.
But you, Brady?
I played baseball for 6 years, and then I quit, and I picked up golf.
What is, well, let me just ask all of you. Have any of y'all ever had a hole-in-one?
No, I don't think any of us have.
No hole-in-ones yet?
Oh, yeah.
I think Coach Harden did. Oh, did you not have one?
Yeah, I've never.
Oh, no, that was Kyle, I think. Never mind.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
Coach has them all.
Yeah, Coach has like 3 or 4 of them. So.
7.
7, my bad. Sorry.
7.
Hey, 3 plus 4.
You had 7?
Yeah, I've had 7 hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
Pretty good. What's that? Might be a Guinness Book of World Records.
No, not even close.
Not even close.
No.
Well, you not counting the miniature golf, are you?
No miniature golf,
No.
man. I ain't counted those up yet.
Right. I don't know if I've got 7 in that or not. Maybe over the years.
It's all luck. I mean, if it was skill, there'd be a lot more than there is, but it's all luck. I guess I've been lucky 7 times.
Okay, I'm going to ask y'all, what's the best part of your game? Kaylee, is it short game, long game? What's your...
Probably my shorter irons.
Probably my mid game is my best right now. My irons, I've been trying to really work on my iron play because it hasn't been very good in the past. I've just been working really hard on that part of my game.
The best part of my game is probably putting, because I mean I have been rolling it pretty pure lately. I have to say that. But what I need to focus on is probably my driving game. I just need to learn how to hit that baby draw that I always wanted. Just got to get that down pat.
Yeah, you're a freshman, so you'll
Yes,
get
sir.
stronger and.
Mine's probably the driver at the moment. I'm lucky enough to hit it pretty far, so it's a big strength to my game.
Mine is probably chipping, because that's my favorite part of it.
Have y'all ever played against your coaches? Have y'all ever beat your coach? You ever beat your coaches?
Well, during the off season, a couple times me and Blake tried to take on Coach Harden and Coach Neal, and a couple times it didn't work out so good for us. But I think this season we'll get them. I think this off season we'll
They
get
still
'em.
got it, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, let's switch it over to academics at school. I'm sure y'all would like to go on and play golf in college, and you've got to have the grades and all that. So, Kaylee, we'll start with you. What is your, you have a favorite subject in school? Or
It'd probably be math.
what would you like to do when you're just a freshman? Do you have any future goals, any plans?
I want to play in college, but I think I want to do biomedical engineering.
How about you, Colby?
Mine's probably math as well. I definitely want to play golf in college. Has been my all-time goal, starting golf, and my parents have put a lot in, so I want to give them something back that I can pay off for them. So, just trying to work hard on that and
try to get that scholarship.
Yeah.
How about you, Parker?
My favorite subject's probably math, because, I mean, my dad's a math teacher, so I sort of got to know a little bit of math. But other than that, I'm going to try my best to make it in golf in college. I know I'm a freshman, but I got to work hard from here on out.
Does your dad, does he teach at Kingston?
He does. He teaches at Kingston Elementary School.
Uh-huh. Good. How about you, Colby?
Blake.
I mean, not Colby, Blake. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd love to get into somewhere to play golf in college. That'd be awesome. And the grades right now are pretty good. They could be better, but they're decent. But yeah, it's going to be fun these next 2 years trying to get into college.
Do you have any plans what you'd like to do in the future, like a major in college?
Yeah, I'd love to get a business degree. I'm not sure if you heard of that one, but yeah. But I would love to do something in golf later on in my life.
How about you, Brady?
I do not want to play golf in college. That's mostly going to be academic because so far, throughout my lifetime at least, I've been doing good in academics. And my main goal is to do good on the ACT, so that covers all the scholarship.
What would you like to do?
Software engineering or software development. And in college, the major would be computer sciences.
Got some pretty smart kids.
Yeah, they tutor me.
Well, anything else you'd like to add about these youngsters?
It's just a joy to work with them. You know, we cut up a bunch, we have fun, but when it's time to get serious, they know when it's time. I mean, they're just a bunch of good kids to work with, every one of them. The ones that are not here are great to work with, and they do everything I ask them to do. I couldn't ask for a better group of kids to work with. Couldn't ask for a better group of parents that we have that care for their kids and want to make sure they got the best and of everything. Like I say, can't be more proud of the little small 9-hole course in little old Kingston, Tennessee that supports us like they do. They really support Kingston golf, and I'm going to give them a shout out to Lakeside. Guys, if you want to go play a good, fun, fair 9-hole course, go down to Kingston and play Lakeside. It's in great shape from tee to green. Just appreciate everything they do.
Coach Harden, you like to add anything about these kids?
Yeah, 2020 was a crazy year for everybody, but we were fortunate enough to get our season in, and it was just a joy to coach these guys and gals, Briley, Kaylee, Megan, and our other girls, Ashlyn and Kennedy, and even our guys that aren't on our starting five. They show up every day, work just as hard as these guys, and that's what makes us better. Is they give them something to strive for and a goal to be better and try to get in the top 5 and compete. So we're just looking forward to pushing into the future and building something that's not temporary, and give our community and our golf course, Lakeside, something to be proud of. And I'd like to thank our parents too. We had a great group of parents all year long with travel and all our matches, and it's been a good year. And it's just a joy to work with them, and I'm fortunate to be able to help them as much as I can on the course. And we're looking forward to 2021. We left Willowbrook, and it was different than last year. Last year we were happy with how we finished, and all this year did was make us hungry. And I could tell that they were wanting to play the next day. And like Coach Neal said, they were showing up at the golf course. We'd give them 2 weeks off after we were done, but they've been out there every day working. So next fall can't get here fast enough for us. And our girls too. Our girls, hasn't got as much attention as the boys did, obviously, but we've got a good girls team coming up that's young, and our oldest girl's a junior, so no seniors on our girls either. So we're looking forward to competing for 2 region championships with boys and girls, and hopefully we can get them both to state next year, and that'll be our goal. We set goals all the time, and there's no question next year the goal is to get gold and be in the winning. So that's what we're looking forward to for the boys, and our girls were goals to get there and we've never had a girls team make it to state. So that's exciting, and we're just ready to get back at it and get through winter and get back to golf season.
So how many players do you have on the team?
Coach Neal can correct me if I'm wrong. When you play 5 and keep your 4 best scores, and girls play 3 and keep your 2 best scores. But our whole team, 10, I believe. We have 10?
10 boys and 5 girls.
10 boys and 5 girls. So being in the smaller class division, we're probably one of the larger teams having that many interested in golf. And
so you have a lot of competition on within your team just to.
Yeah, and middle school is important too. We like to see 8th graders playing golf coming up, but we've got one we know of coming up out of 8th grade. It's going to try out, and some other youngsters out there playing. We see at the golf course, and we try to really encourage the middle schoolers to just, at that age, you just encourage them to play as much as they can. And then when they get a little older, you start fine-tuning their game. But when they're young, in our opinion, before they get to high school, the goal is just play as much as you can and see if you can take to the game. And our little 9-hole course has been good to our youth. Even if they're not in high school, they let all the ones that are on the golf teams play for free if they walk. And that's huge that the parents can get them out there. And so we've had good numbers, and that makes it easier to pick a starting 5 when you have good numbers. So we've had 10 boys and 5 girls is what we had at practice every day this year.
Okay, before we let you go, would y'all like to give a shout out to anyone out there? Kaylee, starting with you.
Just my family and Dog Mount.
Mine would be to my family and my coaches, just everybody that pushes us hard. If we don't do the right thing, I can tell you from experience, we'll be running suicides in the driving range. It's not just, people think golf is just.
You have to run too, and
yeah, you do.
Running golf, I didn't know that.
Well, you don't have to until you get in trouble, and then you do. We do.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, that's good. You got to be in shape, and you got to walk them courses.
I would like to shout out my family for telling me that. Well, I'd just like to shout them out for them striving me to do better in both sports and academics, because I know that like if I'm down, that they'll always bring me back up, and yeah, that's about it.
Probably just all the people that support me, my family and Lakeside. All those guys down there are great. And just everyone that supports us along the way.
I would also like to say my family and Jonathan Mount, because he coaches me.
Okay. Well, we thank you all for being here, and congratulations on an outstanding season. All of you all, it's just terrific, and good luck next year. And we had you here last year, and this year I'm pretty sure you'll be back next year, so we look forward to having you next year as well. And, Coach Neal,
yes, sir.
We thank you for bringing them in, and
yes,
you and
sir.
Coach
Appreciate
Harden
you having us.
Y'all do a great job. So
thank you very much.
Good luck next year. So well, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap it up. You're watching the Locker Room Chat.
Roan Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated with convenient hours of operation. Roan Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Roan Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Roan Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Roan Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
At Earl F. Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl F. Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews that come to Earl F. Subaru in Harriman.
Take I-40 to exit 347 in Harriman, or check all our specials at duffsubaru.com.
Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood is your gift destination. Shop the new plush selection for that special someone. We have Bath and Body Works popular fragrances and custom gift baskets too. Live and Let Live has a wide selection of gift and home decor for any occasion, from yard flags to selected jewelry, plus much more. We have Big Orange giftware always available year-round. And don't forget to enjoy a soda fountain treat while you shop. Live and Let Live Drugstore, Gift Shop, and Soda Fountain in downtown Rockwood.
Welcome back to the locker room chat, and we'd just like to thank all the golfers that were here tonight representing. We had Clinton, Harriman, and Kingston, so Coach Neal and Coach Harden. So we'd just like to thank them for coming on the set tonight, and just an outstanding season for Kingston, boys and girls, also the other individual golfers as well. Riley Scarborough, Colton Waggle, Dallas Cole. Thank those for coming in, and also I'd like to thank the callers as well that called in. Had some good questions, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Also, we got some breaking news. I saw where the Anderson County Lady Mavericks volleyball team was recently won the district tournament championship. So congratulations to the Lady Mavericks as they begin their quest to get back to the state tournament. They finished fourth last year, and they'll be moving on to the region next, and I think take the top two to the sub-state and then go on to the state tournament. So but congratulations to Anderson County Lady Mavericks. Also, be sure and tune in this Friday night. It's Midway at Harriman, BBB TV 12 game of the week, and there's a lot of good games in the area. So get out and support your local high school. As you see the games right there, so a lot of good games. It's week 8. We got a few weeks left, so enjoy it while it's here. And but thanks for watching the Locker Room Chat, and we'll see you next week.